Boys and girls, I'm behind the camera, but we're here with Cody Vannattan of Cody's Bait and Tackle down here in Warsaw, Missouri. He's been hammering the old catfish. Had a pretty good day. He says they had to work for him yesterday, but we all know that that doesn't mean a whole lot. You know, it's all relative.
Moving around.
Yeah.
Stay on fish that wanted to feed.
Yep. So tell us a little bit about your last several days on the water.
It's been pretty good. The bait's moving. Bait's starting to pull up in the coves, pull up in the creeks. Some of the fish are falling. A lot of them are still staying out in the main lake. All the fish we've caught this week, we've had a few good fish. Sunday we had 3 overs. The big one was 36 or 38 pounds. Had lot of slot fish this week. I'm still just drift fishing the main lake flats, 30 to 40 foot of water. A lot of fish scattered out there that haven't followed the bait. And if you can find some scattered fish where the bait isn't, they are feeding. They will bite.
Yeah. Now, have you heard much on the river arms, running up the Grand, running up the Osage, the Tebow? Have you heard anything?
There's some fish being caught up the Grand. Of course, there's always catfish caught up there.
Yep.
Tebow I haven't heard much on. I've fished a big palmy arm, little palmy arm, lower Osage. I've caught fish on all 3 of them the last couple weeks. They're just, you got to bounce around and find fish that are feeding. Yep. Once you find them, you're pretty well good.
Now, here recently, I guess it would today's October 31st, Halloween. Feeding windows, it's been pretty good all day, hasn't it?
All day.
Yep.
All day. If your fish where you're at, quit feeding, go find another school of fish, and they'll probably bite. So.
Fresh cuts to shad.
Yep.
And any, other than finding the shad in the backs of the coves, I mean, you made a point the other day when we were talking, smaller shad seem to be doing the trick.
Yeah, small shad's working. Big shad, if you can find them, just chunk them up, smaller chunks is where the best bite's at. We did catch a few on live shad yesterday, but it wasn't a real fast bite on live shad. Most of it was small, chunked up shad. Mm-hmm. So that was definitely the best bite.
Water temperature starting to get down in the upper 50s, it sounds like.
55 yesterday.
Wow. Okay.
So it's dropping. Actually, when I put the boat in the back end of the cove at Osage Bluff, I had 53.
Wow. Is there some, so I know it's fairly clean down here towards the dam. Is there some stain?
It's stained a little bit, but it's not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty good water everywhere I've been.
Now, does the water clarity, that doesn't really affect catfish a whole lot, does it? Or does it? I mean, sometimes...
It don't affect the catfish hardly at all.
You talk to bass fishermen, some people love fishing muddy water, some don't want to deal with the muddy water. So, just kind of curious. But, well, that's a great report, and we appreciate Cody a ton. So, come check him out at Cody's Bait and Tackle down here in Warsaw, Missouri. What's the address on that, Cody?
31046 Cold Springs Avenue, Warsaw 65355.
Fantastic. Well, you guys know where to find him. He's got catfish, bass, crappie, I mean white bass, hybrids, everything you'd want for Truman Lake. He's got it here at Cody's Bait and Tackle. Definitely let your friends and family know. TrumanLakeFishingIntel.com is the place to come for great reports like this from Cody Vannattan. Thanks for watching, guys.